case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The Supreme Court of Kentucky heard a disturbing and multifaceted case in 1991, Commonwealth versus Schambon. Centered around deeply troubling allegations of animal cruelty, sexual abuse, and incest, the case examined the admissibility of additional acts by the defendants in support of these charges. Defendants Barbara Schambon and another individual had been convicted of these heinous acts and sentenced to an 85-year prison term. However, the story of this case began back in June 1989, when the Warren County Animal Shelter received a tip-off. Investigators discovered a hellish scene: animals confined in appalling conditions without food, water, or ventilation, and the overwhelming stench of feces pervading a garage with an internal temperature over 90 degrees. This initial discovery, though shocking, proved to be just the tip of the iceberg. The widespread animal neglect led to a deeper investigation around the compound, revealing an even greater horror. The Schambon home contained more neglected animals and was in such a horrendous state that the appellants' children had to be removed and placed in foster care. The severe conditions in the Schambon home then revealed the dark charges of sexual abuse and incest. One of the victims, known as RS, testified to being forced into deviant sexual acts by both defendants. The charges would further extend to claims of abuse involving other individuals, identified as CS. In response to these convictions, Barbara Schambon and her co-defendant appealed, claiming that their due process rights had been violated and that the evidence substantiating the charges was insufficient. However, the trial court found no merit in their arguments, ruling that the acts of animal cruelty were necessary to explain the latent physical and sexual abuse. Testimonies from victims and foster parents were admitted as the incidents they described directly contradicted the defense's theory of recent fabrication. The court rejected every other appeal on grounds of lack of error or absurdity. The trial court's decision to uphold the convictions was affirmed by the Supreme Court, and the appellants began serving their lengthy prison terms, putting an end to this chilling legal chapter.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.